Welcome back to another new episode of Lowdown. We are here at Belmont Park in Mission Beach in sunny San Diego.
And behind us is the arcade because today's episode is all about gaming.
Stay tuned. So today we're hanging out with Ethos. He's a 23-year-old Valorant streamer for NRG. It'll be cool hanging out with him.
It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited to talk to him about his experience streaming, as well as what he thinks about the all-new Sony InZone gaming accessories.
But can I have some punk candy?
No.
Okay, sounds good. So we are in the studio hanging out with the one and only Ethos. Ethos, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So let's start off, how did you get into gaming?
I got into gaming when I was like 5. My first actual console was the PlayStation 2, and then the PS3, and then moved on to PC gaming where I discovered RuneScape and Minecraft. So that's kind of my little timeline of games.
And do you prefer console gaming or PC gaming or a bit of both?
I think when I got into the PC gaming and realized that things like TAC FPS and things like that exist, I realized that there's more to gaming than just having fun. I realized that there's a whole competitive side to it, and I think that's what really drew me in. And then that's kind of when I started taking gaming more as a sport than just a hobby. And also I realized that with the existence of YouTube and Twitch, that it's also a space where I can entertain and make people laugh and make people happy.
All right, so speaking of gaming, we have to talk about your setup. What's your setup like?
I do got the studio lights going on. Also, I do have my Sony a6000 that I got when I was 16. My first ever camera I used for vlogging, I used for filming, I used for everything, is now my stream cam that's connected via Cam Link. Headphones, we have the H9, of course, right? The noise cancellation, it's beautiful. And I also have the Sony InZone M9, which is a 144 Hertz 4K HDR monitor on an IPS panel.
So I know you're a PC gamer, but for anyone who might be a console gamer, I will say I have been enjoying sitting on the couch, playing my console gamings on a TV, and the Sony lineup of TVs, they are so incredible. This is the A80K behind us, but they're just great because they're gonna give you that similar experience as the Sony InZone M9. So I've just been having a great time lounging on the couch, playing on the TV, and just enjoying it. So anywhere I can game, I'm down.
Speaking of gaming, we're gonna put your gaming skills to the test. We have a special InZone gaming setup where we have a special game for you to play. Shall we head over?
Yes.
All right, let's go. All right, Ethos, we've got the InZone M9. What are we playing right now?
We're playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
Really?
And right now I'm currently in stealth mode here.
This is so crisp, it looks so good. Like the detail of this monitor is incredible.
The picture is super clear. I mean, I don't usually game on 4K monitors and it shows. It's 4K HDR. The quality is just super duper crisp. And again, it's the colors on the monitor are absolutely insane. This is an IPS panel and it's hard to come by really high quality IPS panels running at 144 Hertz refresh rates. Most competitors are usually on a TN panel, so the colors are a lot more muted, but here you can see all the colors are just so vibrant. Oh my God, you can literally see the grass.
How important is response time when it comes to first-person shooters?
It is so important, right? If there's any delay that isn't coming from my brain, I don't want it, you know what I mean? What also I love about this monitor is not only, it's got great picture quality, great color quality, super low response time, but it also comes with NVIDIA G-Sync. So basically what happens is, so this is at 144 Hertz refresh rate, right? But sometimes, if you're playing a really intense game, right? Maybe your FPS on your computer drops it below 144 FPS, right? Basically, it'll start screen tearing, skipping frames and everything, right? It'll look really, really choppy. When you're looking at a screen so intently and you're seeing that, it can actually give you headaches, motion sickness, and all that. So it's really important, especially if you plan on playing on this monitor for a long time, that you have a feature like G-Sync.
I get very motion sick, so I appreciate the monitors having the G-Sync.
But what G-Sync is pretty much a smart feature that tells the monitor that, hey, we were at 144, but now we're at like a 119, for example. The monitor automatically syncs the refresh rate to the FPS it's getting in-game.
Well, that wraps up this episode of The Lowdown. Thank you, Ethos, for joining us and playing games with us.
And thank you for having me, and thank you for watching me play those games.
Speaking of watching you play games, make sure you guys check out Ethos on all of his social media as well as ours, and be sure to subscribe to Sony for more episodes of The Lowdown.
But you're enjoying this game a bit too much, so yeah, you can just continue playing.
Yeah,
Awesome. All right.
We'll just watch and maybe eat that
Time
cotton
to have
candy.
some more fun.
Forgot about the cotton candy.
Because I ate it all.